get whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel. Even though she got knocked down, it never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately, your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel. Even though she got knocked down, it never showed.
Welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. Lovely to have you all here today for our second lot of auctions for 2024. Welcome to our viewers online on Auctions Live. Nice of you to join us. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the three auctioneers here this morning, along with Kyle Siebert and Mark McGoldrick. Some other key people we've got here in the room today. We've got Luke Jansen here, he's our training manager. We've got Tony Jenkins, our managing director, our CEO, Kyle Sutherland, and Hayden Broadboat, our auction floor manager. Now, these gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids today, so if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of them alongside you. On behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We are delighted and privileged that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the LIM, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, the contract explains the conduct of auction, the rules of auction. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you. So follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you here in the auction rooms today. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk with the highest bidder in one of these side rooms here. If we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in, where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. The auctioneers, Kyle, Mark and myself, can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Clause 2.6, listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen, this is an important clause. The owner may withdraw the property at any time before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now, that does include that situation where we are in negotiations in the side rooms with the highest bidder. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, Kyle, Mark or myself, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we've withdrawn it and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're expecting it to come back out and you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Clause 2.5, now this talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised Kyle, Mark and myself, the auctioneers, to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. We clearly state it's a vendor bid, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price. So that will give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. And finally, when you hear this wonderful sound with this hammer falling, before your celebrations begin, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price, and acknowledge that you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 6 wonderful properties up for auction today. Good luck with your endeavours today, and I'll now invite Kyle up to call the first auction.
Thanks very much, Bridget. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. The number 1 marble was drawn by Paul and Deb Nichols, of course, from our Fendalton office. They've really enjoyed working with our good owners here at number 18B Blythe Road in Strowan. The contract describes a cross-lease and fee simple title, 1/2 share and 840 square metres, more or less, flat 2, deposit plan 71076, and the settlement date to which you work Thursday, the 29th of February 2024, I should say. You get to move in a bit quicker than that. You may, of course, be working to a pre-agreed date. Now, Paul, isn't it just lovely working with proactive vendors such as these? Every request, every suggestion was implemented with diligence. They've done some great work, beautifully presented. I really think it's in fantastic order. The configuration of the floor plan just makes sense for modern family living. You've got downstairs accommodation and bathroom, ample accommodation upstairs as well, light-filled living, really good orientation for sunshine, plenty of indoor-outdoor flow. Love the decor choices, that custom shutter in the master bedroom. I just think this is a fabulous family home. We know the benefits of this location. You've got excellent school zones, Christchurch Boys, Girls, Burnside High, Heaton and Cobham, Waimari and St Patrick's. Options galore, and all of this well ensconced down a long driveway, absolute privacy and security. Look, if this isn't a box ticket, bidders and buyers, if this isn't a place that proffers peace of mind, I don't know what would. Commend your bidding, let's get underway. Bidders and buyers, 18B Blythe Road in Strowan. Opening bidder offer, where do we say go? In fact, vendor's instructions. Opening bid, $750,000 and 900. That's a nice jump. What would you like to say? 910, I'll work with you at 910 to call now at 910. What's the response? At 920 I have. First call at 920 and 920. I won't take 5, I'll take 10. Take me to 930 if you like. 930. Nice to meet you at $930,000 and 940 now. 950, will you say at 940 I have. First call at $940,000. 950. Nice to see you at 950, my colleague Geeta. Nice to see you at $950,000. Once called at 950 and 960 the bid. 970. 980, maybe straight to $1 million, Geeta. At 980, I have first chance. Second call, 990, 10 on top. What? 995 will work with you at 995. I'll offer you the same courtesy if you'd like to come back into the running. At $995,000, do we say $1 million? Where was that? $1 million. Good to see you there. My licensed colleague, Rebecca Duncan. Familiar face in the auction room at $1 million. 10 on top, but $1,010,000. $1,010,000 I have. 15. Where was that? Good to see you, sir, at $1,015,000. Once called. At $1,015,000 for your future, for your family. $1,020,000, 5 on top. First time. 25. 30. 35 the call and 40. Good bid's a quick bid at $1,040,000 I have and 45 on the nod. 45 on the nod, and is it $1,050,000? $1,050,000, she says absolutely at $1,050,000 and 55. 55 the call, can I say 60? At $1,055,000, new interest is welcome. First time, not sure many houses have this many school zones. So many options, you can afford to get expelled once or twice. At $1,055,000. 56, no problem at all, at $1,056,000. 57, just 1,000 there too. At $1,057,000 the call. 60, nice jump, strong bid there at $1,060,000. 65, advice from my good colleague Jan Louise, couldn't get better sounder advice than that at $1,065,000 in pole position. And 70 the bid. 71, no problem at all, at $1,071,000 and 75. $1,075,000 and 80. Showing strength. That's a great bid at $1,080,000 and 85 the call now. $1,085,000 the standard, that's the level to beat. At $1,085,000. 87. 90 the call. Might take a big bold bid, sir, to shake them off. Might I suggest 1.1? 95, no problem at all. Cuts me in half at $1,095,000. 1.1. Should have got there first at 1.1. Now's your opportunity. At 1.1 the call. We're on the market and selling a new family. It's moving in at $1,100,000. If there's no better bid, I sell away. Take $1,000 all day long, sir. Nice work. They're at 1101. 1102. Big question is, if not today, where do you find the next one? Properties in this neighbourhood? 1105. Oh, I do like that bid at $1,105,000. We're on the market and selling $1,110,000. $1,110,000 the call. Beautiful outdoor spaces, very sunny. Sir, I've met the neighbours. They are lovely, I can verify it. At $1,110,000 I'm selling. First chance at $1,110,000. Second call at $1,110,000. Sir, my job is to mitigate your regret. 15. Good work. Just the one on top there at $1,116,000. Bid like you never want to see me again. This is my South African friend here, Ochana McInnes, hello. At $1,116,000. Ek soek meer geld, meneer. Okay. At $1,116,000, all done and silent. Is that permission to sell? Are we sure? At $1,116,000, I might have found my winner unless there is late interest. Anyone late to the party? I'm selling. First chance, second call, third and final call. At $1,116,000, the lady says, drop the hammer, Kyle. It is gone and sold. Congratulations to our purchaser. Thanks very much to our owners. Fantastic campaign. If you want every last dime, you call the Nichols. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your patiently waiting. To those joining us just now at the Holmwood auction room, welcome. Also, hello to those at holmwood.co.nz. Mr. Duncan McGregor has had the great pleasure of listing number 7 Piccadilly Avenue. He, of course, works at our Maryvale office. I know you've enjoyed working with our owners. Again, really proactive vendors. The maintenance schedule here, fantastic. Not that it needs much. It is such a modern, beautiful home. Number 7 is more formally described in the contract as a freehold title, 705 square metres more or less. And the settlement date to which you work, 11th of March 2024, you might be working to a mutual agreement. You can see that lovely living space there. That is the heart of the home. It's got the Blaze King log burner, 20-hour burn time, which is most impressive. The heat transfer system takes care of the rest of the house. So really economical heating, fantastic floor plan. Again, super suitable to a modern family. Everyone gets their own space. Everyone gets their own privacy. Beautiful modern fixtures and fittings. Really high quality choices by our owners. That's to your advantage. The indoor-outdoor flow to that fabulous heated pool. Just wonderful. Lovely entertainment spaces. I just think this is a magic home, great decor, light bright, super contemporary. You'll be very happy indeed. The location, well, you're on the doorstep of the Sticks Mill Conservation Park, and this is a very quiet enclave. We met a couple of the neighbours, lovely people. You just can't go wrong buying here in Casebrook at number 7. So Duncan, let's get underway. At number 7, Piccadilly Avenue, bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. Opening bidder offer, where do we say go? Start me away. Not for sale at $1 million. Maybe that's a good place to start. Is there $1 million? If you don't, bidders and buyers, I certainly will. All right, then a vendor bid at $1 million for number 7. First call, bids with me on behalf of my good owners. Second call at $1 million. Don't forget the butler's pantry. That makes things very convenient, particularly for those morning rushes. Third call at $1 million vendor bid. Any better buy? Any better bidder? I should say. All right, I'm going to place another vendor bid then, Duncan, at $1,050,000. $1,050,000, I look for $1,075,000 perhaps, ladies and gentlemen. Easy bidding. This is a lot of home at this level. At $1,050,000, the vendor bid. First chance, second call at $1,050,000. Third and final call at $1,050,000. Final vendor bid at 1.1. If you don't bid today, ladies and gentlemen, we pass the property back to Duncan. Of course, the conditional market, quite competitive. Now is your chance. Do I see a bid at north of 1.1? First, second, third and final call at $1,100,000. Duncan, I know you've got people to talk to in the conditional market. Our vendors' instructions are very clear. They are motivated. They invite your interest with an asking price of $1,149,000. That is sharply priced. A lot of home, a very beautiful modern home. Upon viewing, you'll be most impressed. We're priced at $1,149,000. Call Duncan today. Access is very easy. Back with you soon.
Well, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you to our next property up for auction. That is 615 Worcester Street in Linwood. This property has been superbly brought to the market by Cindy Lee Sinclair from our Maryville office. Always a pleasure working with you, Cindy. A very warm welcome to our owners, T and Jules. I must commend you on how immaculate and beautifully presented you had your home to take to the market. I'm still recovering from that absolute beauty of your magnificent garden. To the contract I take you, 615 Worcester Street is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 661 square metres, more or less. Lot 2 deposited plan 72133. Record of title is CB51D429. Settlement date is set down for the 28th of February 2024, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, this is a very impressive home from the get-go. Such lovely street appeal, a charming entranceway with the veranda. You walk in that front door and you're greeted with so much character of this home. The high detailed stud, the register grates, the wooden floors, that wide hallway that leads you to those 4 spacious bedrooms. I love all the colour schemes in the bedrooms. I really looked forward to entering each bedroom and see what I would discover. The floor plan, it just works so well. It all flows so seamlessly to that living, dining area. This area will be so cosy in the winter with that fire. You've got those doors opening out to the veranda and the outside of that magnificent garden. I couldn't stop smiling as I was walking around this garden, all those lovely colours and flowers. I was expecting a fairy just to pop out of the garden, actually. All year round, you will get so many surprises of what will pop up in that garden, and many hours have been spent in this garden creating this magnificent masterpiece. You'll be the envy of your friends entertaining here. Fantastic having that studio there, somewhere to work from home or somewhere for the kids to hang out. This is the type of home that you'd expect to see in House and Garden. It's just stunning. It just ticks all the boxes. The circumstances have changed for our owners. They're moving to Akaroa, so they leave this wonderful, wonderful opportunity for one of you lucky, lucky buyers. Enough said by me, Cindy. I could go on and on. It's such a wonderful property. But ladies and gentlemen, 615 Worcester Street, I look for your opening bid. Who would like to start us away? I was hoping for a little bit more than that. Can I suggest a number, somewhere nice and easy to start? 600,000. 600,000. Welcome to bidding, ma'am. Good luck today. We're at 600,000. Look, let's travel in 25s from here, make it nice and easy. Looking for 625. We've got 600 over here with my starter. Looking for 625. First call at 600. Second time. Third time at 600. Well, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 625. You'll appreciate the property's worth north of there. So we're at 625. I invite you back in at 650. At 625 with me. Wonderful garden. All that hard work has been. It's like your own beautiful oasis living there. At 625, on a vendor bid. Looking for 650. Was that a bid? Just fixing your hair. 625 is the bid to beat Cindy. Can I invite her back in at 650? First call at 625. 650, welcome back in. At 650,000, who goes next? You're quiet over this side of the room. I'm looking at you. At 650,000 is the bid to beat. First call at 650. Secure gates at the front, plenty of off-street parking, that colour scheme, perfect place to raise a family. At 650,000, second call, third call at 650. Well, look, you appear to be my highest bidder. I'm not going to keep bidding against you, so what we'll do, we'll pause the auction and we'll have a chat in here in one of these side rooms and try and get you there. The auction is still open and live, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back with you shortly. It's not working on there, mate.
we move swiftly along? Oh, bit of volume. There we go. Thanks very much. At number 2, bar 100 Rossall Street in Maryvale, brought to the market by Zanny Paulson and the team at the Fendleton office. Zanny, I know you've had a whale of a time at this address. Lots of nice people you've met in the community. It is, of course, a great neighbourhood. The contract speaks to a stratum and freehold title, Principal Unit 2 and Accessory Unit 2A. Settlement date, your lucky day, the 22nd of February 2024. You might be working to a variation. Just love this home. It is really well situated at the rear of a group of townhouses. Lovely people by all accounts live here. They get together for wine and cheese evenings. You don't have to attend, not compulsory, but it's nice to know that there are nice people around you. The area, can't speak highly enough really, minutes to Maryvale on foot. Great school zones, Elmwood, Heaton, Burnside, Christchurch boys, Christchurch girls, and it is just a hop, skip and a jump to the central city, all of the excitement that offers. Inside, excellent configuration, both bedrooms are really good sizes. The master bedroom enjoys indoor-outdoor access to that balcony. The living space, light, bright, very spacious, so you have very little maintenance, but without losing a sense of space, a sense of room, sense of the ability to breathe, I should say. And I just think it's a lovely view, a lovely vantage point. I can't commend it enough. Number 2 at 100 Rossall Street. I'm in your hands, bidders and buyers. Opening bid or offer. Who's going to start us away? Where do we say go? You haven't purchased property today, sir. Maybe an opening bid is the go. Is there 550? All right, then a vendor bid at $550,000 on behalf of my owner at $550 the call. I look for $560 or better. At $550 the bid first time. Second call. Third and final call at $550,000. Bidders and buyers, if you don't, I certainly will. You've seen that today. A vendor bid then at $560,000 on behalf of my owners. I look for $570. At $560 the call first time. Twice the money now, $560,000. Third and final call. Look at that stunning modern kitchen. Big open living space. I'm on the third call. I look for $570. If there's no better bid, we pass the property back to the open market. Competing with conditional interest, never ideal. Now is the chance. Auction, best place, best time to buy. At $560,000, Zanny, I don't see any unconditional bidding. Any bid from the phone bidder? Advise them, Zanny, if they're prepared to make a bid, it's just for a right to a conversation. At $560,000, no negotiation, we pass the property back to Zanny at $590,000. Amy will increase that bid to $590,000. Ladies and gentlemen, not for sale at $590,000. But if you have interest north of that figure, please call Zanny and the team today. Access is very easy. Our current owners have really beautifully maintained this property. It's got a great sense of style, a great sense of space and light. They are motivated, so please call Zanny today and we'll get you through. Property's passed in, back with you soon.
Friday, everybody. It's nice to be with you and have the pleasure of calling our next auction. I always find it outstanding working with Tom Hardy from our Maryvale office, and the stunning modern abode that Tom and Ryan have marketed. Well, it suited our vendor down to the ground, and it's been absolutely perfect. We're going to wish him a farewell to Australia. So all the best, Tom, for you and for the next move. We'll get onto the property. It's here in Silverstream, Clarkville, or Kaiapoi even. You can choose the name of your town, but 4 Frisian Crescent. That's the address that the postie knows. Your legal advisor, however, would have confirmed that it is a freehold estate that you bid for. We love the freehold. That's the best tenure that we offer. It's 335 square metres. The legal description and list of chattels is exact, and we've got a very convenient settlement date for you, being Friday the 23rd of February 2024, of course the year of the dragon. I'm excited about that one, and I was excited to learn from our vendor about when he was on his house hunting journey. His criteria were that he wanted something that was handy enough to the airport where he works. He's a pilot, but he also wanted something that was stylish, something with good space for his young daughter and him to enjoy, and something that was practical and easy to look after. Bang, he found 4 Frisian Crescent, and it suited just down to the ground for all of those criteria. It is really, really stylish. It's nice and open plan. It's got a modern decor. The key to it is the northwest facing doors, which slide back. You've got a nice outdoor area as well. Subtle separation between master suite, walk-in robe, and that family accommodation at the other side of the home. That's perfect. It's permanent material. It's got a fantastic double internal access garage, which is carpeted. It's a really lovely neighbourhood. Of course, it's just getting to that level of establishment. It's good community, and you'll enjoy the proximity to everything that you need it to. Frisian Crescent, you won't be freezing in here. It's quite a warm home as well. But let's get away in the bidding. Who's going to start us away? 4 Frisian Crescent. I say Silverstream, some say Clarkville, some say Kaiapoi. I'm calling for a 6. What do you think? 600 would be a nice, easy place to get underway. Home of this calibre, 3-bed, 2-bath. You take that bid? Good on you, ma'am. Good luck to you. It's $600,000. I think $20,000 would be the increment customary to increase by here and now. Do I hear 620 anywhere else in the room? It's 600,000 first call. It will suit your needs perfectly. Economic to run. You'd be happy to have your friends over. It's stylish in design. Second call. 620 is it? Third call. No competition at this point. Ma'am, I'm just going to put a little 20 on behalf of the owner. Vendor bid at 620. We're north of that in the value. I'd invite you back at 640 if you're comfortable to bid that, or anyone else. At 620 stays with the vendor at this stage. Value north of that figure, comfortable to place at vendor bid right there at that point. Is there 20 to go? Yes, you'll take 640, good. At 640, there might be an opportunity with you and you alone, ma'am, at this stage, unless I hear competition saying 660, the Holmwood bid. Where is it now? First call. Second call, we're at Frisian. It may be your cash cow. Third call at 640 on a live bid. Ma'am, it just appears to be you and I at this stage. Look, we'll pause the auction and just have a nice chat in private. We'll make a comfortable place for you. We'll come and get you to be the buyer, but I'm pausing the auction. It's live and open. I'm going to just have some music on, Amy, and then we'll come back and give you an update shortly.
Gentlemen, thanks very much for patiently waiting. If you are just joining us at the Holmwood auction room, welcome. I turn your attention now to 21 Heaton Rhodes Place, and it has been brought to the market by Paul and Deb Nichols from the Fendleton office, their second offering of the day. This is a very exciting one. The contract speaks to a freehold title, 1,098 square metres more or less. The settlement date, Friday the 8th of March 2024. You may of course be working to a pre-agreed date. Paul, it was lovely to spend time with yourselves and with our lovely vendors yesterday. They've been at this address for approximately 6 years. They've loved every single minute of it, but they are now well ensconced in central Otago, and they are eager to move on to their next chapter. This home, I just think, is a stunning example of mid-century architecture. Paul Pascoe, the original architect, and then a masterstroke of an extension by Warren and Marnie. I just think that is a fabulous combination when you're talking about Christchurch architecture. What more could you ask for? You'll revel in the split-level floor plan, great bedroom, bathroom accommodation across those 3 levels, and from the bedrooms, panoramic views across our city and out towards the Alps. It really is a place where you wake up with an attitude of gratitude because you've just got such stunning views. It is down a long driveway on a private, quiet street, and you wouldn't know that you're in such a convenient location because all you can hear is birdsong. But it is just a hop, skip and a jump to all of the cafes and activities in the Port Hills on your doorstep, of course, and there is that stunning pool to top it all off. Just a lovely lifestyle on offer, retreat-like, and again, look at that extension. It is the stuff of envy. So let's get underway here at number 21, Paul. 21 Heaton Rhodes Place, bidders and buyers. Opening bidder offer. Who's going to make an opening salvo? Where do we say go? $1 million perhaps? Should be an easy bid at $1 million. Do I hear 1 million? Very well then, a vendor bid at $1 million. I look for $1,050,000. First chance at $1 million. Twice the money, Cashmere High, Cashmere Primary School zoning. Third and final call at $1 million. I won't hesitate, bidders and buyers, $1,050,000 again on behalf of my owners at $1,050,000. If you don't bid, the bidding goes up by me. So $1,050,000 is their 1.1. Once called at $1,050,000, twice the money. Third and final call at $1,050,000. Any better bid? Paul, Deb, I don't see unconditional bidding here today. I know you've got people to talk to in the conditional market. I'm going to increase that bid to be fair to the stunning property to 1.2, and I pass the property in. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just remind you what is on offer here. A Paul Pascoe design, Warren and Marnie extension, gorgeous architecture, really a fine example of mid-century style and design. Great accommodation across several levels and lovely outdoor spaces, all perched on our Port Hills. It's a lovely spot. I recommend you call Paul and Deb today. Interest north of 1.2. Give them a buzz. We'll get you through. Property's passed in. Back with you soon.
Well, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you back to 615 Worcester Street. We left the lectern on a live bid of 650,000. We've had some great negotiations and chats there with the highest bidder, and there has been an increase in that bid to 672,000. Can you confirm that bid? And my lovely owners have said, Bridget, we're happy to sell at that. So we are on the market and selling at 672,000. I look for any further bids above that, or I sell away. I'll call it away 3 times. First time, it's 672. Second time. Third and final time at 672. Well, I'm delighted to announce it's going to some lovely, lovely owners, Rebecca and Aaron. Congratulations, welcome home. The property is gone and sold. Thank you to our lovely vendors, Rebecca and T. Congratulations, Rebecca and Aaron. And that concludes our auctions today. Or we've got one more update. We'll be back with you shortly.
Well, folks, it's great to be back with you on this Friday. I just think, it's been a lovely short week. I can't believe next week we haven't got another public holiday. It's rather rude, isn't it? We've got to do a full 5-day week. Right, back to business. 4 Frisian Crescent, Silverstream I'm calling it. We've had good discussions with a very astute bidder who, when we left the room at $640,000, we adjourned for a conversation. Now, Angela, I'm just going to ask you for the bid that you've now increased to, graciously and hopefully to buy. That bid is $680,000 NZ dollars. Noted. I look to our departing vendor who really wants Australian dollars now, but Tom, at $680,000 on the market, and we sell for Frisian Crescent, Kaiapoi, Clarkville, Silverstream, you take your pick, but this good lady is moving in on the 23rd of February. Congratulations, $680,000 gone and sold. Marvellous. Super stuff, great to see. Congratulations, Angela. Tom, thanks very, very much. Tom Hardy, Ryan Hardy, another excellent and successful campaign. Are we waiting for an update? Well, that's great. That concludes our program today. We're back to our regular Wednesday at 10 a.m. Tears of relief, hopefully tears of joy. It's been lovely to be with you today, folks, and have a great, great weekend.